And he went up from thence unto Bethel, and he was going up by the way. There came forth little children out of the city and mocked him. And they said unto him, Go up thou, bald head, go up thou, bald head. And he turned back and looked upon them, and cursed them in the name of the Lord. And then came forth two she-bears out of the wood, and 42 children of them. And he went from thence to Mount Carmel, and he then returned to Samaria.
Leonard, are you fucking kidding? Jesus Christ. You don't know where the things come from? Holy shit everywhere. Holy fuck. I just played one game. Leonard, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking the shit. Oh my God.
What's going on with YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra.
Mother, log off your gambling site and vacate the living room.
Fuck you, bitch, I got to gamble.
I need to do my Godot-centered internet show.
But nobody watches your gay little internet show.
Mother, you leave me no choice. Nobody messes with my gay little internet show.
All right, yeah, Godot finally actually worked. Audio is doubled. Oh, good. Is the audio still doubled? Is the audio doubled now? It should be good, right? Hold on, fuck. Main mic. I got my headphones on. It was 2, now it's good now, awesome. Godot is loading in. I haven't touched this project in months, so we're gonna see where we're at. Alright. I did have the website pulled up. It was in 4.5 and it is now Yoko Ono parsed. Okay. I guess we'll just go to the 3D. I think we were in Jim's driveway scene, if I remember right. We had Anissa over here. I think we were working on her stuff. Yeah, that's so funny. All right, let's go and we'll go to Anissa. And let's turn her stuff off so it's not blaring automatically. I think we can just toggle all of that. All right. Okay. Anissa Jomba is too large on the disc. Oh no. All right, whatever. Let's run it. I think I have to run it from here. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, I think we have to select a game file. I think I had turns, and I even had like a little bit of AI coming out. Her massive ego, yeah. She's suffocating iDubbbz. Damn, they're not even like around anymore. Like iDubbbz doesn't even really do anything. And then we still have Cobra in the game, which I'm probably going to leave him in. But, you know, we'll do it respectfully. Just because, you know, he passed and everything. I guess we'll go get up in Ethan's face, see what happens.
Flamigo!
What's going on with your YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra.
So we have our battle order, it looks like. We can use Black Flame.
King Cobra uses Black Flame.
Alright.
Flamigo!
And then, do we have... those are nice sounds. Battle points, 5. So we're not losing any battle points. We need to update that. And...
King Cobra uses green smoke.
Alright. So that still works. Alright, okay, so... I still can't, I don't think I can attack again.
King Cobra uses Black Flame.
Or maybe I can. I guess I'm just not losing any battle points at all. Because you're supposed to only have 5 and then be able to, you know, it ends your turn. But let's just end our turn. It's now Ralph's turn. I think the turn order is based on the speed of the character, if I remember correctly. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I'll probably turn that down in a second. And let's see, I can move the camera around. That's right. We have Harden Gunt and Killstream Kick. And that's your walking right there. We need to have that update with the player. I think right now it only updates with Ralph.
Ethan Ralph uses Killstream Kick.
Yeah, for some reason it's playing Cobra's voice clip there. I'm not sure why. You gotta put Sneeko in this as well? Oh man, do we really need Sneeko? Hold on, let me adjust this a little bit. Alright, let me exit out of this. I need to turn that music down, it's kind of annoying me. Yeah, but today I wanted to add Andrew Ditch. He's becoming one of my favorite lolcows. I saw Jim's stream on him, and I had like a video pulled up with a body cam, and that's like one of the greatest videos ever. I just love the fact that like it feels like he's unstoppable to the government, and it's like all of these like police officers are like calling their bosses like, "Can't I even arrest him?" Like, he's technically not doing anything wrong. I almost have to wipe his ass. It's incredible. And yeah, so I want to add him in. We got to go into Make Human and do that type of shit. I just kind of had to remind myself of where we're at. Let me look at a character scene. We have Boss Man Jack, too. I think he's in prison right now, which is really sad. Very sad for the Boss Man. Maybe if this game goes mega ultra viral, we'll try and get Boss Man out or something. I guess you can't really bail out after you've been sentenced. Not unless you're, like, super wealthy. Hold on, I gotta be able to read the comments. Have you seen the streams of Sneeko recently, though? He is, like, breaking down the TTS. Really? No, I haven't seen didn't he do some debate with someone, and they were debating, like, Islam, and Sneeko was just, like, basically advocating for, like, kidnapping women? Kind of the Andrew Tate thing. Oh, Andrew Tate arrested. That was really funny to see, especially in women's clothing, and it really is women's clothing. That was the craziest shit. Hold on. Let me bring that up. Andrew Tate arrested. Images. Yeah, that's insane that he was wearing, like... Look at that, dude. How could you ever wear shoes like that? That's fucking crazy. Yeah. But, yeah, I guess he was arrested. Alright, so Boss Man, I'm trying to remember how we do these scenes. I think I just have one armature that I'm, like, binding them all to, and so it all has the same animation, so I'm just gonna go... Holy shit. That's my water bottle. I was looking at the rat. It sounded like a fucking rat. I don't know if you guys could hear that. It's frozen, so it's... Yeah, I think the quartering would be much better fit for the lolcow game. Yeah, we should add the quartering. That stream of him walking around at the Renaissance Fair drunk, and he's just like eyeing up women is insane. I can't believe he didn't get beaten up. It was because it was like mild-mannered people at a Renaissance Fair. If he was like at some county fair or something, I feel like somebody would have just been like, boom, right in the face. The Groypers have been non-stop bullying him. Oh, so the Groypers and Sneeko split. Damn, that is interesting. I thought they were still like, you know, bound together like snakes. I loved when Sneeko got beat up by Sean Strickland. That's Sean Strickland became my favorite MMA fighter. I started watching more clips of him after that. But yeah, let's go into... so we got Andrew Ditch here. We need to get some good pictures of him. I have this pulled up. Someone is documenting Andrew Ditch. Okay, this is when he was like... he claimed he was going to go lay down in traffic at some point. Let's go to... Oh, that's Only Use Me Blade. I want to add Blade, too. Blade is my favorite. I fucking love Blade. In this stream, his mom is like trying to get the keys from him so he can't come back to the apartment, and he's like, back up. Back up, Mom. And it's right around Mother's Day, too. That is the best shit in the world. But yeah.
Talk to you.
I'm allowed to have something that helps me relax.
You're not giving me a chance to talk to you. All right? Can you stop?
And the background on this clip is that he is trying to kill his parents with an oil diffuser. They both have like lung problems, and he is blasting like lemon-scented some type of shit into the air to assassinate them in their sleep. I really like the squalor of this house when you go in. The dog barking immediately. Poor people love to have an over-cluttered house with a dog in it. It's like, it's poetry. It can't be stopped. And I just love that.
Heart problem and breathing problem. I had to put the oxygen. I asked him to turn it off. He refuses to do that. This morning when we came back from papers, the same thing. Even Joe, you can ask him. He had to go upstairs. We couldn't stand it because we're trying to eat, and he can't eat when it smells.
Is it shut off now?
I have no idea. You'd have to ask him. He's
yeah,
us too.
he also pretends to be autistic. He's not. He's like, I think he's my age. I think he's 30 years old. We have the same hairline, sadly. But, yeah.
Could you just shut the...
Just the way he treats this cop is amazing. Hold on. It's right here.
I don't have to. You're not, is it court order?
We want to know if we can press charges because this is our home and it's bothering our breathing. Both
You
of
didn't
us,
ask
especially
me
the
to
white
turn
guy.
it
Andy, could you stop
Many
shining
times.
that light in my face?
I can, is that order or is
Let me
that
just talk to him.
a violation?
Let me talk to
You
him.
gonna arrest me for having my light on camera?
No, I'm asking you as a matter of human decency if you could stop shining a bright light in my eye.
Well, I did nothing wrong except for just trying to sit here and relax.
and trying to do good.
Well, Andy,
and
you're not giving me a chance to talk to you.
Not allowed to have something that helps me.
Yeah, I would be terrified to do that to a cop. I feel like they would just like immediately arrest you and beat the shit out of you. But the way that he just abuses them with the baby accent it's like, it's so insane to me. Like, because I would just be so angry, I would probably lose my job as a police officer and just at least hit him or tase him or something. But I don't know, man. It's like he's holding the whole city hostage.
You're not giving me a chance to talk to you.
But anyway, I was trying to get a good clip of him walking around. Basically, this is just him arguing with the cops for 40 minutes, saying he should be allowed to kill his parents. And they're like, no, you can't kill your parents with the oil diffuser, blah, 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 blah. And then he starts hitting himself in the head, which is great. More pretending. And eventually they arrest him because, I think for harassment. But I think the mother dies like a week later, so it's like, I think he pretty much did kill her with the diffuser. It was just a delayed death. Poor people love to have an over-cluttered house with a dog in it. Yeah, when it's too close to home, yeah. We need to address the schlub question as a society, yeah. This is the guy who can deliver your DoorDash. He also wears diapers and he likes to shit them and have have nurses come and change them. Yeah, there's probably not much left in there, but we need, let's see if I can just get some pictures of him. Andrew Ditch, the poop squatch. Images. Oh man, can I show these? Alright, I think so. You abusing me. Yeah, it's so base, dude. Yeah, I like the Beatles t-shirt. That seems to be recognizable. That's something I can add there. What does it say? We'll have to release you. You are not compliant to the program. This is a weight loss clinic. Stop abusing me. Alright, that's kind of funny. Alright. I am not wild or weird. Something. I guess really the t-shirt, the fat body, and the really bad hair. We can do that. Those are identifying markers. I guess we should put him in like some type of shorts, probably with a diaper in there. Sadly, it's what the world's fucking come to. And glasses. He has the glasses, and I want to add in a lot of clips. He has this. He has this little like speak and say thing. It's like a little tablet that he's using, and they have these recordings. Man, where is it? I can't know if I can find them. I'm pretty sure they're on this guy's channel here. But it's like recordings of his fucking little tablet thing. It's crazy. I can't find it. But the only people that order DoorDash are other schlubs. Yeah, dude, it's the schlub economy. It's like, it's just garbage ordering garbage. I knew people that used to DoorDash, and I just hated them so much. I would walk around the office knowing that I was superior to them. Okay. But, yeah, I can't find the... Oh, I think it's this one.
My health and safety in danger.
Damn. Anyway, this is some good footage for what we're gonna make him look like.
And I have a hard time remembering.
Whatever. All right, let's just jump into Make Human real quick, and we'll see. He shouldn't be that hard to model. He's just basically like a fat schlub. And then I think I have some type of, let's not save this. Let me take a look. I'm calling the game Barbara's Gate. I'll explain the game in a second. I just need to let's see. I think if I open this is King Cobra. We got Beardson. I was gonna add Beardson in. Let's see what the Beardson model looked like. Yeah, Beardson. I don't know why he's off center like that. I love the concept. It's turn-based. Yeah, so here's the website. Let me bring that. This is Average Godot Enjoyer. This is the main site. So these are the characters, not all of them. I still need to add some more. I haven't updated this website in forever. But we got Ethan Ralph, pill-popping alcoholic felon. We can current whereabouts, Tin Shack, Merida in Mexico with no AC. He's got more charges pending. His wealth is down bad. Sobriety check, sober as a judge. Whoever will come on the show is his current political alignment. And his friends, Ada Wolf, gay furry, who I don't think is his friend anymore. And the Persip, the autistic gay furry, who I'm pretty sure is not his friend anymore also. His main enemies are Broke Joshua Broke Dick Moon, and the Kino Casino, also the American justice system. And recently a porn star named Scarlet or something. I don't know. I've been in and out of that art because that one's really grimy for me. Although there's a video of both of them in a hotel room where they're both just like out of their mind on pills, and Ralph is like, "We're gonna make a porno," and she is like, "Okay, Ralph, let me write down that I consent on this paper." Yeah, that was like the grimiest thing I think I'd ever seen. That just like, damn, you know that they're both at like the worst points in their lives. Yeah, but basically my idea for Ralph is that he's going to have rage, the regular, like, ragey tank. Because, I mean, he can take a good beating, and he keeps on eating. I don't know if this is correct or not, but whatever. And then, who else do we have? Oh, we got some items. We got Merida whiskey, a trash burger, some Xannies, some mead, and a Chinese vape. This is my spreadsheet for what it's going to do. For all the super dedicated fans, you can send me an email. Average Godot Enjoyer 0@gmail.com. You can send me that. Let's go back to home. Nick Rekieta. Man, Nick Rekieta. All right, I heard that he got invited to a party by Marco Rubio. And if that's true, that's really funny. That's just awesome. King Cobra sadly passed away. He's my favorite guy, my favorite lolcow. But yes, here's the story. But it's really not going to be like this. I'm not going to make it a story anymore. It's going to be a multiplayer thing. That's just going to be the way to go. Is that you can choose your cow and then like choose your team of cows and battle against another team of cows. That's going to be the ultimate goal of this project. But the loose backstory is an attempt was made to take Christian Weston Chandler into custody on August 1st, 2021. At the Marriott in Virginia. This is when the incident occurred. Instead of being arrested, Chris Chan used his autistic powers to summon the manifestation of Sonichu into the world. The merge had begun. Unbridled power was sent through the internet into the Kiwi farms and onto the boards. So we have this super helpful graphic right here. We got Chris Chan and his powerful love for the Sonichus. We have electricity coming from the sky, God's will. And then we have Kiwi Farms and Joshua Moon. So the power and the energy is combining in the internet, and it's creating the dimensional merge. The cows were transformed into an alternate reality called the merge. And this reality, I was going to make it like you got to stop Chris Chan from banging his mom, but that kind of is already happened. We already entered the world of darkness. The Hadron Collider exploded and killed everyone. And, we're living in the netherworld now. So, we're just going to make it a multiplayer attack on you choose your team of cows, the other player chooses their team of cows, and you guys go at it. And we have this helpful comic down here. If you've ever seen Berserk, which rocks. Yeah. We got iDubbbz. Political alignment, whatever Anissa says. Sobriety check, lobotomized, wealth under 500,000. Criminal status, he's a good boy. And the calamity is after Chris Chan bangs his mom. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, how awesome would it have been if he'd have had an amulet when the cops came to him, a bailet, and it just like would have summoned. That's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm probably that was the story I was gonna go with, is have like a Sonichu bailet, but we're basically just ripping off at that point. I'm pretty sure they would like. I don't know what the. I'm pretty sure I couldn't put that on Steam. I'm not even sure I can put this on Steam, to be real. Anissa and iDubbbz might have enough money to say something about that. I don't think Ralph could really do anything about it. Or any of the other guys. We also have Review Tech USA, but he's so boring now that there's really no reason to have him. Also, Dark Side Phil. I am addicted to watching Phil now. I don't know why. I'm dented. But I love watching him play DS2. You are not going to be able to put this stream on Steam. Pretty sure DSP took a game off his Steam. No. Damn. Yeah, I'm pignetized. DSP snorts healing himself. I'm actually really proud of that graphic right there. I like that one too. I also like this one that he begs a random amount of money from the players. Let's see. Oh, we still got Ralph down here, which is funny. But yeah. Raw Phil got taken down off Kick. That's just so wrong of Kick to do that to Raw Phil. I love to be in the chat there. It was the best, especially when he was invaded in Dark Souls 2 by Pamper Side Phil. That was the best. That was like I laughed so fucking hard. But all right, so we got Make Human open. To make Andrew Ditch, we got to go male, age 28. 45, what is he, like 30? 30, 31. Muscles, 0. He basically has 0 muscles. His height, that's about right. I mean, he's kind of tall. His proportions, yeah, that is kind of more his proportion, is really bad shoulders and then like a fat, disgusting waist. Caucasian. He is Caucasian. Let's see, what do we do? Weight. That's pretty good, actually. Just the max fat. That's, quite the specimen there. DSP's life is kind of like Dark Souls, trying to be a functional human being. Dude, that's my favorite, is when he talks about his life, and it's like some insane thing where he's like, that one chatter who asked him, like, why don't you just wake up for your appointment at 8, go there, and then do the show at 10? And he's like, you want me to wake up at 3:30 in the morning to get to an appointment at 8? And it's like, no, man, just wake up at 7 and go to the fucking appointment, you fucking lunatic. And all the this shit with Kino Casino, where just he would like continually, and Wings, he would like keep calling Wings, like, are we going to do the show? Are we going to do the show? And it's like, dude, just wait. He'll probably do the show. It's like, that's how you both make your living. It's crazy. That guy like needs to have his life like segmented, and everything has to be lined up. He's clearly heavily autistic or something, which is great. I will say he handles adversity better than I do as a streamer. If people were messing with me that hard, I probably wouldn't stream. But yeah. All right, so what are we gonna need? Shorts. We need like shitty basketball shorts. I don't know if I have anything. I think we'll just do like shoes of any type. That'll be fine. We don't really need the socks. Do we have them without the socks? Fuck it, we'll add the socks. Let's go to materials and add skin. There we go. The problem is he has hair here. And what I was using in the past was this thing that like actually made the face, but we're not going to do that tonight. We're just going to make a somewhat model of him. Okay, so we do have... I'll have to make the face differently, basically. Maybe I can just project from view right on the front and blast his face on there and then change the skin tone to match. I think it's what I'm going to try, which might make more sense when I do it. Yeah, you love how goofy they look? Yeah, they look great. There's like, oh man, there's also this crazy thing that I found on here. If I go to community, hold on, let me go to the rig update list. Oh man, where are they? Is it in materials? Author. There's this guy in here. If I can find his name. There's a bunch of crazy shit that he posts. Maybe it's not in this one. Let's go to close. I feel like it's at the top. It was like... Maybe it's a model. I feel like it's in models. Author. Oh man, what was the name of it? You definitely know when you see these things. It's like, he had a bunch of them. Oh shit. Yeah, so like there was let's see, he made some materials and I had one of them. Modeling, geometries, like yeah, you see there's this thing down here. It just says sorry. Where is it? Sorry, this is taking way too long. It's probably boring, but I guarantee you the payoff is worth it. It's pretty fucking cool. So there's this thing right here that just says sorry. It looks like some weird spider human. And can I learn more about it? I think it's going to crash the program. It's probably going to crash the program. But yeah, if I go to community, I go to model. Let me see if I can find it. Description. Sorry. Damn it. That sucks. I know it was in here. Can I go to all? Oh, man. Oh, shit. I'll have to find it somewhere else. If I find it, I will show it. It's like this guy makes all these crazy models and the descriptions for them are all fucked up. And I'm like, who the fuck is making all of these? It's great. Sorry, I just can't find it right now. But yeah, we do need to find some fucking clothes. Maybe I can find it after that. So let's go shorts. Shorts. Update list. That'll work. Those are good shorts. Maybe we already have those. I think we do. Sorry. I'm just wasting a bunch of time. Shorts. Where is that? I know it's in here somewhere. Hiding from me, fucking bastards. Here we go. Elves male shorts. Yeah, that would be like, you know, those are shorts a fat fuck would wear. That's like typical fat guy shorts. You know, very unpleasant to look at them. Yeah, perfect, wonderful. Okay, and so now we need some type of t-shirt. I think I just have a crude t-shirt. Which, oh, we have the comb over, which we're going to need. But why doesn't it come with the sides? The sides are what I need. Don't I have... I know I had a bald guy. Damn, where is it? Oh, we got the glasses. Let's give him the female glasses. Yeah, that's about right. And what are we going to do? Lovecraftian model for Chris Chan would go hard. I have one for Chris Chan, but I'm not happy with it, so I gotta edit it some more. I know I just had a t-shirt somewhere. Yeah, polo t-shirt. That sucks. Here we go, sleeveless. Perfect. That actually does look pretty funny, but he's missing his midsection. Damn. I've downloaded too much bullshit. We can give him a collar or a corset. Oh, here we go. Crude male shirt. There we go. He's too fat and his fucking fat folds are poking the fucking shirt. Great. Wonderful. We'll have to fix it in Blender. One more thing to fix. Hold on. Alright. I guess that'll work. Is there anything else? I guess he wears headphones. He wears headphones a lot, yeah. Can we get headphones? Has anybody made a pair, or am I going to have to make them in Blender? Update list. Doesn't look like it. Let me look one more time for this author, because I swear it's fucking cool. It's like a Chinese name, which is why I would remember it. Maybe I wouldn't. It was at the top. I think because it had letters in it. Maybe they moved it down to the bottom. Wojak Owl. What is he making? Socks. Wojak Owl? Ankle socks, t-shirt, crude top. What are we doing here, Wojak Owl? Okay. Yeah, that's what I like about this program is you find shit like that in here. It's just people who are doing weird shit. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Guao Zhang Dong. Yeah, dude, that's the fucking guy. All right, view details. Yeah, this is a shit. What the fuck is this, man? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Weird Chinese symbol. 1, 2, 3. Latex, good. Oh, good God, yeah. Let's hide those details. Let's see if I can find. 1, 2, 3. I thought I had it by author. So let's find his shit. He made a bunch of them. Where are they at? I guarantee you it's worth it. There they are. I knew he was at the top. All right. Yeah, so there's like this. Spider legs, unisex, trismesh, original myth creature, round 2. Regular stuff. And then some of them were funny. Let's see. Mortgage slave. This one was really funny. View details. How much pressure the house was under and how many people were bent over and lay flat on their faces. With the title of Mortgage Slave. And I thought that was very interesting. And then there's a broken bone. All right, let's... Discrimination is like a sharp knife, piercing through the bones of the conjoining people. Why do we constantly discriminate against others, laugh at others, and hurt others for our own benefit when we always base our happiness on the pain of others? Are we beasts? Are we demons? Did God create all things? He did create us to kill each other? No, God loves the people. No matter how bad I am, God still loves me. Then I should love the poor and weak because God, you are my example. You are my food for thought. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is near. Matthew 3:2. Dude, that's so good. Centipede bioweapon. Wonderful. Design meaning, biological experiments, the centipede with human combination, the purpose. The purpose is to do biological weapons used in warfare. The purpose is to do biological weapons used in warfare, but after it was done, it got out of control and started killing predation animals. It started killing predation animals. The core of its head controls the whole. The body's sensitivity to pain is low, so injured hands and feet feel less pain. But the core of it can really just beat the shit out of you with those hands. But the core of the head, if it's subjected to severe attack, such as super hot fire, will die. The life force still belongs to extremely tenacious, also extremely easy to feel hungry. Extremely easy to feel hungry. Dude, I love how the Chinese language works sometimes. It's just like, it's so easy to feel hungry. How to eat, not to eat, not enough to eat. When she is hungry and has nothing to eat, she eats her own flesh. Okay, great. Extremely fast, extremely lethal. Please protect the biological environment. We got to use at least one of these. Yeah, the Bible quote, pretty badass. Horse relief. Okay, yeah, let's... I think this was a normal one. Horse relief. Chinese. And then there was one... another human centipede. Some of these I would not download because it just breaks the program when you try and open them. A multi-handed tree demon. This one I found very interesting. In the ancient world, there was a tree demon in an ancient tribe. The tree demon has 2 heads and multiple hands. It can climb. Lethality is very big. Go to a place all over the ground. All kind of creatures eat. It is the reason why this tree demon looked like a man. That is ancient sanctuary. Wars were everywhere, and sewage from heavy industrial nuclear weapons flowed into the forest land, resulting in the deformity of the tree. In the war, many people died, and the spirit go into the tree, resulting in the tree look like a man. Which is like, yeah, that's perfect, dude. That is like, that's how Chinese mythological creatures work. Like, there was sewage, there was like some bad stuff, there was a war, and the spirits of the people that went into the war went into the tree, manifesting in the demon tree. I just think that's a very unique thing that could not come from the West. Very refreshing to see that. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I know, like, no Western person would have dreamt this up in their head for the sewage tree. The evil sewage tree absorbing the souls of men that fought in wars. That's, you know, uniquely Chinese. And yeah, we should add that to Schizo Cypher. Let's not save on Beardson. So I think I'm trying to find my model. Oh, that's right. We were doing stupid shit in Make Human. I completely forgot what we were doing. All right. Let's go back to my game, and instead of this insane Chinese man's game that we're all playing. So we can give him fishnets. He wouldn't mind. Do we have a diaper to give him? We got to check that. Very important. No. Man. That's a real bummer. I guess we're going to have to make one in Blender. So I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll also give him like a big shit stain. Maybe we'll just give him a shit stain instead of remaking that. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm going to try. This model seems fine for now. We'll make some headphones. We'll give him the little speak and spay. What is it? Speak and say or whatever the fuck it is. Oh, we can edit his genitals and breasts. Isn't that great? I think we'll not do that for now. I think we'll leave those off for now. Yeah, is there anything else we can put on him that makes him look more like the poop squatch? I guess really not now. What should his abilities be? I think one, for his ultimate ability to transform into the poop squatch would be awesome. And he just like becomes covered in shit and does like bonus gross damage or something. So I'm going to write that down physically on a piece of paper so that I can remind myself of all the good ideas I have. So it's going to say, have Andrew turn into the poop squatch and yeah, do gross damage or poison. I'm not sure. A genius wrote this. Yeah, that's what I say every morning when I look at my little notepad. I say a genius wrote this. Okay, I think that'll be fine. I think we can export that. We'll go File, Export, FBX. We'll find one. That's a different game. Let me go to Documents, and we'll do it by name, Barbara's Gate, and we'll make a new folder for Andrew Ditch. Andrew Ditch. Andrew FBX. Oh shit, we were gonna try and get the hair. I forgot about that. I think we can do that. I know I have some hair that'll work. I think, I'm just not sure where it's at. We got a bell collar. The comb over, it doesn't come with those side pieces. What the fuck? That's what I need. I know I had it though. There was one that just had the side pieces. Oh, thoughts on SMP. I'm thinking about getting SMP. That's where they put all the tattoos on your head to make it look like you have a hair. But I gotta make sure they don't do it in like the style where it looks like you have a straight line going across. Or is that retarded? Is that a retarded thing to do? I don't know. I need some advice on that. Where is it? I don't see it anywhere. Alright, let's just go and re-download it. Wait, for you? Yes. Yes, for me. Yeah, I'm gonna get SMP, dude. I fucking know it's in here. I was thinking about it. The problem is I'm completely broke right now, so it's kind of a moot point, but I want to have this giant mole removed from my head right here, which, you know, not a big deal. But they can just slice that off real quick. That's pretty cheap. And then we'll get the SMP, so it looks like I have Lego hair. You look at Fuzi's lineup. I think he did that. Let's go take a look at Fuzi. All right. What is it? Isn't it like Fuzi Tube? Fuzi. Dude. The first one was like Fuzi height. People are just like, I gotta know how tall he is. 5 foot 10 inches. All right, let's look at him. That's not a good one of his. Let's go Fuzi. Hair. Oh, that's awful, dude. That's really bad. I don't know. That's not awful for that look that he's going for. But I mean, you obviously want it faded in. You don't want to look like a fucking lion. I don't understand. That looks so bad, dude. Oh, that's really bad. Brutal. Damn. Yeah, I don't want to end up looking like that. Hold on. Let's look up some good pictures. SMP. There we go. There's a good looking man. That's fine right there. That one's pretty good. You know, if you could come out looking like that, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be down with that. Even that one's not so bad. I don't like the straight line, but, you know, I guess that's what he's going for. Yeah. Yeah, it's $5,000. That's not that bad. It's only $5,000 to do this. That one's really good. Yeah. That one's going to look perfect. I'll be 20 years old again. Okay. I realized I can only see the comments that are coming through on Kick. I probably should check the ones that are coming through on YouTube, if there are any. Is this game for GMTK? It is not. I don't think they're going to take that. Sorry. Okay, now I can see all the comments. All right, let's go back to Andrew Ditch here. All right. So we don't have... let me just check one more time in the community. We always got to check with the community. Do we have bald? Do you have bald? You have to have bald. Hair comb over. No, you bastard. Oh, shit. Yeah, we have a hair option. Awesome. Let me just comb through here. Helen of Troy, Ronda Rousey. We could give her cornrows. I swear I thought Ronda Rousey was a white person. That's crazy. Do we just have a bald man? I just need the little things on the side. I guess we could make it ourselves. Yeah, I think it looks like we're gonna have to do it ourselves. Oh my god. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find anything. Oh, here we go. Half bald. Download. I think it's not the same one. It looks like it. The other one's got a comb over, and this one I think is the back end. So, I'm hair maxing, yeah. Is it downloading? There we go. Finish downloading. Thank you. Let's take a look. It was H, right? H. Should be in here somewhere. Should be half bald. Where is it? It's not in there. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Let's see if it updates if I go somewhere else. Damn it. Brutal. It was an H for sure, right? Hair, male, half bald, yeah. View details. Is there another hair, male, half bald? It's got to be in there. Or the program sucks, because it does suck. Should be right here, but it's not. Yeah, damn it. Whatever. Poop Squatch joins the battle. Yes, he does. Synchronize. Bam. What do you think about that? I'm going to try downloading again. I'm using like an old ass version of this on a deactivated Windows, so you know we have a good chance of success here. I'm not just wasting your time. Okay, yeah, I am just wasting your time. Wonderful. Oh, it's finished downloading. Okay. Did you add it in? You stupid bastard. Everyone at this company deserves to be executed. It's not there. We could give him a heart necklace. Let's get rid of that. And, alright, we'll just make it. We'll have to make it ourselves. We can make that. Let's, where is it? Files, export, film box, Andrew, FBX, export, Blender, new, general, don't save. We'll delete this. We'll keep the lighting. We'll go file, import, FBX. Let's go to, now we have him in here. We need to remove the frames from the glasses because I just don't feel like there's any reason to. It's just going to overcomplicate them to make it transparent. That's what we're going to do. Bam, right there. And I can add in whatever later. We need to make him half bald, so we got to add some hair. I wonder if I can do this. Could I like select these vertices and duplicate them, then scale them up and just make them look like hair? Or I could take a plane and wrap it to his skull. I think I'll do that. I think I'll take the plane and wrap it to his skull. So we'll do a plane and we'll spin it 90 degrees and bring it up on the Z. And I'll bring it here, and I just need to put some. You've been Godoting for a while now. Good on you, brother. Yeah. Yeah, I have been doing some shit. I haven't been on streaming in like almost like a year. I was doing this other game called Schizo Cypher, and that never really panned out. I still have it up for release on Steam. Were you coding and stuff before you made this channel? Yeah, I was. I actually have I have an associate's degree in software development from a really shitty college. So yeah, I've done some, but I never really like had a job programming or anything. I was an intern for about 2 weeks for a programming company, but it didn't go so well. I don't make friends very easily. So let's scale this down. I ruined it with my bad attitude. And then we will bring these out. Actually, I'm going to mirror it and get rid of half of these so I only have to do half the work. Add modifier. Any short, long-term goals? Yeah, Schizo Cypher is like, it's close. We just need a few more months to like, I need a couple more months to get it there. I can like show it off in a minute after I, you know what, I guess I'll just show it off. What happened? What, at the intern thing? I basically had to work with this guy who like didn't talk to me at all throughout the whole day, and they had me shadow him a lot. And then I was like, he was like a scrawny nerdy guy, and I just wanted to like wring his fucking neck, and I like, I don't know. He didn't talk to me the entire day. I was supposed to shadow him, and he was supposed to like show me the ropes of like some software development stuff he was doing, and he would like be on his computer just like clacking away, and I would be like, oh, so you're gonna like create a program here, and you're gonna use a template that you already had, and he would just be like turn to me and be like, yeah, and then he would just look back at his computer, and I was like, damn, dude, I gotta work with this guy like nonstop. I don't know if I can do that without smashing his head open. So, yeah, but then at the end of the day, I saw his wife come in, and apparently, like, his wife had, like, just had, like, a miscarriage or something. And I'm like, why is this guy, like, even at work when he's, like, mentally, like, not even, like, discombobulated and doesn't want to be around anyone? But it was, like, a whole bunch of shit like that, and I would be like, damn, dude, it doesn't seem like the people here are, like, super happy to be here. You know what I mean? Yeah, oof. And, like, that was after I ran equipment at the time. I was like working in a factory running equipment and making pretty good money. I was making like $50,000 a year doing that. And when I switched to this intern gig, I was making like $16 an hour. And so I'm like super pissed that they're treating me like this. And I was like, you know, like I could go back to my old job operating equipment and make more than this and not have to deal with you fuckers. So that's essentially what I did for a while. But, you know, it's like, I don't know if that was the right move, but for me, I think it was. I think I just wasn't like an office person. So we're going to need a solidify, and we're also going to need a, what are we going to do? We need to have it, how do I have it wrapped to something? It's like shrink wrap, right? Shrink wrap, there we go. Okay. So... nice, and that looks awful. Let's go to Object, Shade Smooth. We want to put it with an offset about there, and I'm going to go to Edit Mode, and we need to move this closer in. Let's go to Wireframe, grab the whole thing. But yeah, I've had a ton of jobs. Some of them I've been fired from, some of them I've quit. You know, you just gotta do what you want to do. Right now I'm unemployed, but I do own a home, so I'm kind of like probably going to get some roommates, and maybe that'll prevent me. Maybe that'll allow me to continue making these gay little video games. That's kind of the prevailing notion right now. And then eventually I'll market these games. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really work well in an office. It's like, it's a whole different thing, but I like grew up working in factories, so it was like, it was weird when people are like unproductive and being lazy. I was just like, damn, this like is breaking my like production mindset brain. But you know, it's like, I get it now because I don't know. Now that I'm older, it's like I spent a lot of time like doing a lot of extra shit for companies that really didn't like help me out that much. So what do I know? Yeah. I thought you were working in the shop with your brother in the stifling heat. I was. I just quit today. The heat was fucking killing me, and the conditions were a little sketchy. The machine I was running was like a 5-axis machine, and sometimes some of the programmers that sent us the parts weren't so good, and it would result in what we called like a shop grenade, where a saw would be spinning and try and like launch into a part, and it would send this thing flying. And I don't know, I was having like a hard time dealing with this shit, because it was these long 40-foot sections of aluminum channel, and we gotta like pick them up and move them by hand because my crane was broken, and the other crane is too tall for me to grab, which is super annoying. It's like you have to be like you gotta be like 6'3" to grab that fucking thing. They put it way too high up in the air. We're glad you didn't end up in a Chinese live leak workplace accident. Yeah, one guy had a heart attack. So they have this thing on the wall that says like workplace safety, and apparently this company has gone like 3,000 days without a workplace safety incident. But I'm like, damn, they told me one of the saws came out of the machine, and then one guy had a heart attack because of the heat. It's like, yeah, one guy had a heart attack and almost died, but that's not like a safety incident, which is really funny. You got a job at a warehouse for HelloFresh? Well, I mean, it's like, you got to do what you got to do. Warehouse work isn't bad sometimes. I was more, I don't know. I couldn't deal with those 40-foot steel beams, man. Like picking that shit up with another person, putting it on the saw, having the thing mill it. You got to pull it back off. So it's like, every like 15 minutes, you're lifting like 200 pounds in a warehouse in Virginia with no AC in the fucking sweltering heat. And I wasn't making that great of money. So it's like, you're just thinking like, damn, I could just rent my house out and not have to do this. Unless you're DBDR, yeah. Yeah, and then I also had this pretty sweet gig before where I worked for this other manufacturing company where it was indoors in the AC, which, affects my mood, of course. But, it's like I don't regret leaving just because I feel like I had to leave just to fulfill my own shit that I wanted to do. So I don't want it to stick to the ear there. I want it to come back here. How am I going to do that? Can I just get this whole thing closer to the head so it conforms better? I think so. I think I'm going to shrink the entire thing. Give me that. Shrink the entire thing. We got to go clipping. And then move it back there. Yes, very nice. Now we're looking quite bald. Quite bald indeed. Let's bring this back out. I remember making fun of my dad for being bald when I was a kid. And boy, how the tables have turned. What a brutal life. It's a beautiful world. All right. That's looking good. Let's see if we can maybe go even thickness on that. Expand it out a little more. Offset. There we go. That's looking good. You might have to apply a solidify modifier. City/school district jobs. Easy, boring work. Super comfortable. That's where I ended up. Just make stuff up on the resume. Work for me. Yeah. I'm actually working on my website right now. Hold on. We can show this off. Whatever. People are going to fucking... website files. Bam, look at this. ChatGPT made me this. Manufacturer, programmer, machines. These are the machines I've run. I probably shouldn't show that because it shows where I work. But those are the machines I used to run. There's a lot of them. Why not man baby Max like Andy Ditch? It seems like it's working great for him. Theo, the tech department guy, looks like they want to die. The tech department guy looks like he wants to die. Yeah. That makes sense. Why not baby Max like Andrew Ditch? My mom did say I could live with her. That's what I really want to do. Rent out my house, go live with my mom, and I'll just stream every day. And I'll be like Sam. I'll be like my idol, Sam Hyde. I'll just annoy my mom all day and stream it. I'll be like Bam Margera, dude. I'll be so cool until they kick me out. I do that at my dad's house, but he would shoot me. He has firearms. I tried floating that idea by them that I should just hang out at their houses and they should pay for my food and stuff, but they said no. They said, no, they can't do that. They want me to like have a career and a job. And I said, fuck that, Mom. That's not bad. That's not bad. That looks... What is going on here? We need... I think I need to change how this is organized. What if we put the mesh first? After the mirror. There we go. Now we're talking. And then we need to probably take off the thickness a little bit. Maybe change the offset. Let's see. Let's go to material view. Awesome. I love when it does this. Let's go to shading and let's get rid of alpha. Oh damn, I think I closed something. Oh, never mind. How did y'all get houses in the first place? My cousin unironically owns a house, but rents it out and lives with his parents. Seems like a decent strat. Yeah. Me, I worked in factories from when I started when I was 19, and I saved up a bunch of money from working there. And like right before COVID completely ruined the economy for everyone, I was able to get into a house. And so it's like, it's not even fair because the people who are growing up that are my age now, it's like the housing market is not there for them in the way it was for me, which is like, I don't know why old people can't say that, but I'm like, in the span of like 5 years, the housing market completely fucking changed for everyone. So, and old people will just be like, I just make great decisions with my money. And it's like, dude, you like literally invested in fucking nothing. You just bought a house when you were like 25. Oh shit. All my water is currently frozen. And I'm defrosting it. All right. Andrew Ditch, the lolcow video game, the stupid bullshit we're doing. I gotta stop bitching about my life and how evil corporations are gonna run us all into the ground and enslave us. Dude, I did hear this thing today that they want to push forward, like most tech companies. I don't know if this is true or not. About stuff like, I guess it was Microsoft saying that they might have like, you know, your computer will basically just log you onto a server that hosts your computer and your operating system will be there. So you'll buy a computer and it'll be nothing but a link to your operating system that lives in Microsoft. I make great decisions with my money. People are also the ones that tell you about how much they gamble over the phone with you. Yeah, for real. Dude, Boss Man Jack probably thinks he's a genius with money. Hold on, I gotta get some paper towels and clean up all the water I just spilled. Sorry. We live in a boomer hell. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we got to get some hair here. I think I have a hair texture, so I'm going to add that in. Let me see. All right, so we're in Beardson's textures. I think I just want to grab this. And that looks great. Oh, that's wonderful. Let me do a little, we'll go A, let me go to object mode and we'll go control A, let's make sure the scale is applied, edit mode, UV, smart UV project, and he's got a flowing mane. Let's go to UV editing and see if maybe I can't shrink this down and make it look a little better. Doesn't have to be perfect. For now, I'm gonna come back and do more. Over, it never began. Take that. So you were saying it's over for me because I don't got a house? No, I mean it's not over, but I don't know. I'm saying that most people who are like, I feel like my age, like 30, like if you're like 40 and below, you're pretty much expecting the world to get worse. And if you're like 50 and up, you're kind of just thinking like, when are they going to get their stuff together in Washington? That's kind of like the perspective that I have when I go and see like some of my boomer relatives. They're like, I'm going to the lake house and then we'll drive golf carts around. Then we're going to the green Thursday. And it's like, their kids are like, I feel like, having a really tough time finding like meaningful employment, like a lot of people. And meanwhile, they're like, we'll go to my second house and go canoeing. Yeah, so I don't know. But, I mean, I'm not really complaining because I get to go and enjoy all their fancy shit and still be kind of like a brokey bum living in like a shitty house. That's my take on it. But yeah, it is kind of annoying when they're like, just like saying crazy shit. Like, oh, the housing market's going to come back. Just wait till the spring. And it's like, it's 5,000% overinflated. What do you mean it's going to come back? Like, it's not coming back, dude. Yeah, that shit's hilarious. But, okay, we got this. We'll just start getting this shit in. We live in a gated community with a golf course, and yeah. You just wait to see another decade, son. You'll see. Yeah, for real. Yeah, the boomers have no idea how good their generation had it. Yeah, I don't know. My boomer grandparents will pick like they went to Aruba at one point and they like became infatuated with the people of Aruba. No, sorry, not Aruba, like Panama or something. And they learned a little bit of Spanish and they became just infatuated with their like culture and stuff. So they will go to like some shitty Mexican restaurant. They wanted me to go to this one. They invited like the whole family to this one that's like some shitty Mexican restaurant right next to a strip club. And I'm like, really? Do we have to bring the whole family? Like the whole nice family that lives in like upper class neighborhoods down to this bad neighborhood to go to this taco stand next to a strip club? Like, are we using our fucking brains right now? Holy shit. Yeah, so it's just like, this is, their thought process is very slowed. Not to say anything too much about boomers, but very devious people. I saw it on Facebook, darling. Sandra said it was good. Yeah. Sandra has a very boomer name. I feel like I want to make his hair darker. I don't like how it's like that up top. All right, so his face. I was going to try this. I was going to try and get a picture of Andrew Ditch if we got him. We have some good stuff pulled up here. Andrew Tate, Andrew Ditch. Andrew Ditch, the poop squatch. If I can get, man, that guy... Andrew Ditch, MS Scat. Yeah, that's funny that he has like some credential that's poop related. That's great. But if I can get a straight on view of his face, I can kind of superimpose that onto what we have. Ah. Damn. I mean, we got that one, but it's not straight on. Is there a mug shot? He's got to look at it. Andrew Ditch, mug shot. You have to look at the camera. Dude, make him look at... What? Are you for real? You can't have him side-eyed like that. Dude, he's got to look straight at the camera. This is how you take a mug shot. That's so brutal. The police in this country don't even do their jobs anymore. How am I supposed to get my material further? Man spikes family's food with laxatives. I forgot about that. He put Epsom salt and laxatives in their coffee maker to make them shit themselves to death. So Andrew Ditch is really how we can get revenge upon the boomer, is to spike their coffee with Epsom salt. Laxatives to make them die in a shit-fueled rage. That's so good. Damn, that's a good picture right there. Isn't this from Kiwi Farms? I mean, Kiwi Tapes. Why are you... Ah, there we go. A picture of his face. Perfect. But damn, that's definitely AI. That's a good one. Is that AI? I don't think so. That's not his normal expression, though. Like, this is his normal expression. Ah. Damn. Well, let me try it anyway. So I'm going to download this one. Oh, let's see. Instead of my schizophrenic rants here, we'll save it somewhere else. Save it as the poop squatch. I might have to edit it in GIMP because it's a JFIF. I don't know if Blender's going to bring up a JFIF, but my idea, and this is probably going to look awful, but my idea was to grab like his face, like here, and oh shit, here, and oh you fucking bastard. I want the other way. Here we go. We grab that and this one, and we need everything on the inside of that. So how am I going to do that? If I go Control plus, it's going to go in both directions. I guess I could grab the center here and go Control plus a bunch, right? I guess we could try that. I don't know. We're trying some forbidden techniques. Damn. Alright, well, you know what? We might have to do a little manual selecting, but that's not so bad. He kind of looks like Vito from The Sopranos. I always got that vibe about Andrew Ditch. Not that he's gay or anything, but, you know, Vito does look a lot like him. He actually looks like Vito's brother in that one scene where he's like, my brother's over there. And, yeah, it goes to that, like, Reddit mod looking guy, which is very funny. Of course, he would try to murder his parents in a way that involves shit. Yeah, of course. What else would he do? So, we've got that. Alright. So, my idea... My super smart, brilliant idea is to go here and then go UV. I'm going to make a new material here, assign it, and then go UV, project from view. So we're projecting straight down on that. And then we'll open the image texture of his face, if I can find it. Date modified. Got to go to the poop squatch. Do we have JFIF files? I don't think we do. So I got to go open it up in GIMP, of course. All right. Desktop. Where the fuck is it at? All right, here we go. We got to find poop squatch. There we go. His beautiful face. Clearly a little AI'd. I am not wild or weird. I don't know what that says. I am stupid, probably. But I'm going to use this right here. We just have to export as. Let's go to, fuck it, Documents, Barbara's Gate, Andrew Ditch. We're going to put it in his textures. We're going to go... PNG, and we're going to call it the poop squatch. Bam. And we'll open that right on up. Sorry, this is Probably a lot of fun to watch me go through menus. Documents. Barbara's Gate. Andrew Ditch, textures. Poopsquatch.png. There we go. And now that we're here, we're in the UV system. And I think you can see where I'm going with this. All we have to do now is scale it to match his fat face. And it should look perfect because we're absolute artists. Let me go over here and take this out. I swear, didn't you have a plugin for this? I did. It costs money. So now we're doing it the extremely cheap way. I might buy back into it though. Really, I'd have to install it again. I just don't feel like doing that right now. So I'm just kind of doing this as like a placeholder. We gotta spin him a little bit. There, he's a little wonky. There we go. His skin is looking a little fucked up, so let's do this now. I'm gonna go and open this this skin right here in GIMP, and then we're gonna re-export it and see if we can get a better result. Barbara's Gate, Andrew Ditch, textures. Where is? That's the T-shirt. Now we've got the middle-aged, light-skinned male diffuse. Open. Cool. So can I take the color value of this real quick? Let's just get somewhere in here. And then I go here. We're going to copy that. We'll go back here and we'll go color, colorize. Slam that in there. Okay. And then we'll export it. And we'll just copy right over top. Yeah, and then we'll see. We got to go back into here. Whoops, that's the wrong material. We'll grab this material. We have to reload middle-aged, light-skinned male diffuse. It's not perfect, but it's a little bit better. It's good for right now for the placeholder. I don't know, I had to figure out how I'm going to do some other shit, but let's just keep going. I'm trying to remind myself of how I'm doing this as well. How does it look rendered? It probably looks super good rendered because I'm just that good of a friggin' artist. Let's try and read what his shirt says and recreate it a little bit better. So if I go back to I am not wild or weird. I think the orange shirt, honestly, is probably the best one. We can do that one really quickly. I can just go to this. The shirt will just, I think we're just going to get rid of that. And can't we just do color attribute and make it, can I just get rid of that shit? And we'll give him an orange shirt. Yeah, that looks like what he would wear. You know, that looks super unflattering. That's perfect. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to save this. We got to go up to Andrew Ditch and we'll save it. Andrew Ditch.blend, save blend file. Perfect. Nice. Okay, and then let's export. Actually, we gotta bring in some type of thing, don't we? We had a. Let me do this. Blend files. Better models. Ralph. Better Ralph.blend. It's beautiful. Thank you. Oh man, this is when I was trying to make Ralph talk. I almost had it too. Let's see. All I have to do, I have to make different poses for each. What's going on here? Yeah, so for each one of these, I have to make different poses on Ralph's head. And then he has blue eyes because he's an Aryan god. But I have to make different poses on his mouth and facial expressions. And then I save all of those, and then I can animate through them. And I can make Ralph talk. And I was trying to AI his voice in so we can get the Ralph-a-male voice in there and the hollers, the rage pig coming to life in video game form. It's wonderful. So that's what I was trying to do here. I completely forgot about that. It must have been in some fugue state. So let's don't save that. So Anissa, I know I had the skeleton on her. So I'm trying to figure out, I guess, so we have the skeleton there. Anissa came out really good. See, that's the app that I'm going to use eventually. Is the one that I used on Anissa. The problem is, like, it's hard to make it match the skin. But, you know, we got our character in there. Could you do something similar with shape keys? Yeah, you could make them, you could either do the lips as shape keys, or you can do them as bone movements. It doesn't matter which one you do, but it works both ways. The clip that I actually sent of the, that I sent you with the newscaster, that was using blend shapes. So if you use blend shapes, there's a program for it. You can open it up somewhere and it'll actually do all the animations for you, which is cool. Oh, I gotta grab some water. My water's still frozen. All right. So what I need is this skeleton, and I think what I could do, I think I should just do this. I'm gonna go File, Save As. We'll go up to Andrew. Whoops, shit. Andrew Ditch. We're gonna go pull skeleton from. And we'll save that there. And then I think we can go File. Ah, shit. This kind of sucks. Actually, you know what I can do? I can go back to Andrew Ditch and re-export him, because I don't want to have to rechange all the stuff I just did on Andrew. So let's open up Andrew Ditch and let's re-export his FBX as. Oh, sorry. All right, never mind. It's not. Okay, Andrew Ditch B FBX. We'll export it. Then we will go. We're gonna open. Yeah, we'll save it. Andrew Ditch.blend, and then we'll go open recent. Pull skeleton from, and I'll delete Anissa and keep the skeleton. Cool. So we have the skeleton, and I'm going to go File, Import, FBX, and we'll grab Andrew Ditch B. Then we'll take the skeleton and go to Animation, and we'll see if we can go back to. Do we have? Where is it? It's got to be like an idle or something. Idle armature. There we go. So what are we working with here? Wireframe. Nice. So was I using the same skeleton, or was I getting different animations for each one? I think I was actually bringing it into Mixamo and getting different animations for each one I was doing, which I don't know. I don't know about that. I could just edit this skeleton and then see how the animations work. Fuck it. We'll go to Mixamo and we'll get new animations. Better animations. This is not going to work. I just realized that. Let's go back to andrewditch.blend. Don't save. Actually, what we need to do... Okay, yeah, this is what we got to do. Sorry, I got to go... we got to open Chrome. I got to log into my main account. I got to go to Mixamo. I have to upload my character. Oh, I've been logged out due to inactivity. Alright, let me log back in without showing my credentials for the stream. Okay. We're back in. Let's upload a new character. Select the character file. We're going to grab Andrew Ditch. Where's it at? Barbara's Gate, Andrew Ditch, and we'll bring in the BFBX. Let's see how this works. All right, not perfect, but whatever. Let's do it. We got chin, wrists, elbows, knees, and toes. I think we'll do the whole fucking thing. We'll do the whole skeleton. Next. We're building him stronger, better, faster. Looks like he's powering up with that animation, honestly. Yeah, and I also want to add Only Use Me Blade. Your Morrowind game has some super creative enemies. I like the models. Yeah, I gotta finish the Morrowind thing too. I want to do more with that. I just got sidetracked with a bunch of bullshit. But I think if those would be fun to release. Yeah, so let's go to animations. Yeah, the Morrowind game until now. Let's see what. I know I have a spreadsheet for what I need. Let me see if I can pull that up really quickly. Let's go to Docs. We're pulling up my ancient Google Docs. Let's go to, I think it's Sheets. Sheets. Lolcow game. Oh man. Yeah, look at this. This is when I was first planning the game. We had America First Catboys, Sweetie Squad Chuds, Kino Cathedrons, the Royal Gun Guard, Sonichu Believers, Kiwi Farmers, IP2 Shitlords. I can't remember, that was like a joke for my cat. And then King Cobras. And these are like your starting items. I called it the Merge Gift. It's very Dark Souls inspired in that regard. Yeah, and I was trying to make them like different classes, but I don't think we're going to do that anymore. Just because that's like not what I'm trying to do. Let's see what else we got. I have something called a damn, what the fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck this is. That's crazy. I can't decipher what insane thing I've done here. Welcome to the jungle. FatAxel.avf. Kept you waiting, huh, Snake? That's like a joke from Robot Chicken. This is a joke from The Simpsons. I don't understand what this is for. What this spreadsheet could possibly be for in my autistic mind, dude. Damn, yo. That's insane. All right. Great. Dude, I'm gonna be the coolest guy at the nursing home. I'm gonna be like walking around, like, you know, smashing people's heads in and stuff. Completely insane. To-do list, ideas, cards. We have some storyboard. Final CSV sheet. Damn, there's a bunch of stupid shit in here. Alright, it's not that one. Let me see, it might not even exist. Here we go. This is it right here. This is our dumbass.csv is deep lore. It's so deep lore that I can't even remember doing it. That's how deep lore it is. It was before the merge, before the timeline, before the hadron explosion. That's what happened. It was a different fucking timeline. Yeah, so what I did is every time I go through here and I grab those animations and make sure that I have them. So these are all the ones that we need. Hop, great. Let's see. Movement, combat, and dialogue. Okay, so I separated them out and I don't know. Get the fuck out of here. Hop. So these are all the animations that I need to get in here. That's going to take a decent amount of time, so I don't know if I really want to do that right now. Yeah. But, let me see. What do I want to fucking do right now? I guess we'll go back to the main game and just show that off for a second because I haven't done that much. So, here are the lolcows we have so far. We got Boss Man Jack. We're going to have a dice scene for him where he gets some like gambling that he gets to do. We have Anissa. We got DSP. We have the late King Cobra, sadly. We have Ethan Ralph. Ethan Oliver Ralph of the illustrious Killstream. We have Wings of Redemption, who's really not even a lolcow anymore. He's just kind of a guy that lives in a trailer. There's not a whole lot funny going on with him. We have Nick Ricada, who I think is like back to being a somewhat respectable YouTuber now. I guess I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he escaped with no consequences. So is he even a lolcow anymore? Can we cut him? Cyrax. I haven't checked in on Cyrax in a while just because it's so grimy. I know he had some new girlfriend or something who was kind of gross looking, but I think they split. And I think there was like some people were dropping paint on his house with a drone, which was really funny. Cool. We got iDubbbz, who doesn't look like this anymore. I think he's kind of baldish, but the skinny, scrawny creator clash. Influencers will pay. That's really funny. I think he lost all of his money doing that as trying to impress Anissa. If we run the game, we can pick, and I'm trying to make different scenarios. I want to add Jim in, Jim Medicare. I want to have him as like a as like a guy on a wheelchair with a cloud of smoke around his head. That would be funny. And then have Jade like in a cage behind him or something. The original idea was to have him be like a boss in the game or something, but I think now that I'm going to go at it with like a multiplayer perspective, I don't think we're going to do that anymore. Alright, let's pick DSP.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh?
And it should be Jade pushing him around as his support, yeah. And this is Anissa's Yoko Ono attack, where she summons harpies to attack you. Let's see if we can get her to... She shouldn't have that active right now, but... I have this one. I think it's really friggin' loud. I don't know if I want to turn down the volume. Hold on, let me see. Might be a good idea. Yeah, so basically that attack it takes a random amount of money from everybody. So even if you're on DSP's team, it's going to take a random amount of money from you. And let's see, we also have Snort. Oh no. Next state with a value of string. Turn action. Spell A pressed. Active turn combatant. We don't have an active turn combatant. I guess because I didn't enter into a battle yet. Rip headphone users. I quieted it. I made it not as loud. I saved the headphone users. I'm a champion of the headphone users. That's like such an old meme, like Hillary Clinton. I'm a champion of the middle class. I doubt anyone even is gonna get that. Is she? She's probably still alive.
Yo, shut up, man.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up, rat dad. Alright, let's go invade Anissa's territory. And then I end my turn. My subpar coding is coming back to haunt me. Alright, let's try Ralph, because I know Ralph works. I think Boss Man, I didn't add in his attacks yet, so it kind of fucks it up. And I think that, the other one, who are we playing as? DSP, I think. I don't think it was... I think his second attack isn't hooked up. But Cobra and Ralph, I know they're
blood
good to
because
go.
I'm an arrogant god. Let me go.
You got what you wanted. What's going on with you two? It's your boy King Cobra.
Okay, so yeah, what it does is it decides the order of this battle based off of one of these stats, which is speed. So whoever has the fastest speed basically gets to go on top. So Cobes is fastest, Ethan is the second, Anissa is next, and it doesn't care which team you're on. So you're going to be, I think it's going to be 4 versus 4 basically. So you'll get 4 cows, the enemy chooses 4 cows, and then you'll have to duke it out on like a battleground that I have to create in Blender.
Let me go.
Yeah, we're just going to end the turn. With Ralph, we have this one.
Ethan Ralph uses hardened guns.
So that makes him, it gave him 16 health. So it gives him like extra boosted health. But these don't update so good, so I gotta fix that. And then we'll end his turn. And Anissa is now taking her turn.
Anissa uses Yoko Ono.
Yeah, that one really is rip headphone users.
Yo, shut up, man.
So now it's Boss Man Jack's turn, but I don't want to use any of these. Gamble and taunt. That's pretty funny. End turn.
Let me go.
And then we got, looks like iDubbbz.
iDubbbz uses Banhammer.
Go look for one, bitch.
Fucking temper over these stupid fucking assholes.
This is how you dodge. You hold the button and you go like this. It doesn't fucking work.
Let's try Snort.
DSP uses Snort.
Haha. It does work, just not outside of combat. But his health is still 2 points, which, not great. We want it to go above that. And then here is the Kiwi cam. The idea is basically that like this would be like the live stream for Kiwi Farms, and the people are watching the cows battle through the live stream, and I want to have a chat down here, and it's basically like the chat would be like your power-ups. So it's like depending on how good you're doing, you might get like a galaxy come into the chat or something, which gives your players like a boost. Yeah, that's me doing the voice. DSP uses, but I added effects on it to make it sound cool. So yeah, that's this game. Let's see what happens if I end turn.
What's going on with you two? It's your boy King Cobra.
So it restacks, but it gives DSP 2 turns, which is funny. So yeah, I think I don't have it ready to keep continuing on after turns. I still have a lot of work to do. This is basically the stage I was at. I was a lot less advanced in my coding when I started this too, so Let's, I guess we'll take a look at Schizo Cypher real quick. I'm probably going to end the stream pretty soon just because I'm pretty tired. But, yeah, let me pull up Schizo Cypher real quick just so I can show it off. Schizo Cypher. Hopefully, there we go. Yeah, so this is my game, Schizo Cypher. I know it says Silly Cat Dev. That's a thing that I was doing. That's like an alternate persona I'm using. But yeah, this is my game. You're going to be fighting through ancient deities by typing. It's a typing game. So as you can see, you're typing what it is here to kill the enemies. Not quite finished yet, but getting there. It's going to be fun stuff. I'll just play through a little bit real quick just to end the stream. This game's a lot more put together. I think I have to open it with a special version of Godot, though, just because it's like Steam activated. Let me go to date modified. Godot Steam version. We'll open this up. We got OBS, we got Blender, we got 2 versions of Godot running. Let's jump on into Schizo Cypher. All right. You have a voice like the Halo announcer. Thank you. I've smoked a lot of cigarettes. I was wondering where you went. I went crazy. You know, I got schizophrenia, but, you know, we're both okay now. And then I got a job, and that was even worse. But now I'm completely free, unemployed. And, you know, they say for every hair, you have a worry. And look at me, not a single worry in the world. All right, it's still loading. It's because of my super advanced coding. Might want to pluck those eyebrows then. Oh man, yeah, that'll be the next thing. I'll be like that guy from Pink Floyd, that guy who goes all fascist mode. Yeah, I'll walk around with my eyebrows shaved, bald. I'll wear my combat boots, some red suspenders. I'll be like, put him up against the wall. Yeah, that'll go really well for me. Let's see. Oh, all we got to do is play the game. That's right. All right. So I have this wonderful intro right here. You have to create a sigil. So you can create one here, and then you can accept it. It shows up over there, and then we remember our sigil, and we can go into here. Let's see, we have our levels. We have some upgrades here. Let me make sure this works. It might crash. We have no loosh to buy upgrades with, so we can't do that. But we can take a look at like what they are. It's based on like the Kabbalah and all the the Jewish mysticism. Sneaky little tricks you can learn here to upgrade your character. Yeah, so like firmness, we got, sorry, I'm probably going way too fast. Shield ability unlocked. Start the run with a potion, stuff like that. It's the 10 Masonic Truths, yeah. So we'll exit out of here and I'll just play a little bit of the game. We'll go to our levels. I'm going to play on the easy mode. We're doing level 1 and we'll go ahead and start the run.
We at Steinberg Industries have developed a new way to control your sleeping masses. Super Glugger tastes great, contains 25% more seed oil.
I forgot these are in here.
And speak of the devil, here comes a little sweet treat right now.
These don't explain the story very well. They're kind of like just there. Well, we got a DBDR reference coming up if you recognize it.
Super Glugga will keep your dream slaves looshing at their absolute peak. Here is a small example. Cortisol spiked, belly bloated, pants soaked, defeated, and of course, the hat goes flying. Buy industrial grade Super Glugga from Steinbjar Industries. Available only in neighborhoods where you see black people.
Alright, and now the game should start. Yeah. Alright, we have the horrible music. I can probably turn down a little bit. It's actually not that bad. But yeah, you have been freed from the soul vortex. Your destiny is now yours. You aim to take down the soul vortex and the false reality, imprisoning all humans. You can tell a seriously smart person wrote this. You can start by blowing up the Super Glugga facility headed by Bjorstein Incorporated. They create the chemicals that trap the normie mind. So we gotta we gotta blow up the Super Glugga facility.
Eat him alive.
And we have these guys. So it's basically typing of the dead. And you have the, sorry, it's hard to type and do this at the same time. But we have the combos up to our, like, left. So the more you get right in a row, the more the combos go up and your multiplier increases on the right.
Time to die.
So I'm a really shitty typer. Most people are I'm playing on easy, which is, like, super easy. And you can also spin the, spin the guns. I need to make those fans rotate. But yeah, I missed one there and the combo's reset. We also have potions you can drink, which increased our life down to the bottom there. That 125 that just went up.
Time to die. Goodbye, cool world.
Yeah, I'll just play it through a couple of levels anyway. Terror. Pineal gland. You're drinking too much fluoride. It's calcified.
Bring it to the circle. Go to hell, Doc.
Yeah, and I guess the main themes of this game are like Gnosticism. Have you ever heard of like the Demiurge? I watch a channel on YouTube called like Schizo Dumps. And it's kind of some of his ideas and then some of the ideas from like Digital Leviathan, his channel. I had those kind of circulating in my head with like, you know, the the slavery of modern Americans to certain other states. Hyperborean knowledge, yeah, those were the influences here. So you're kind of destroying these things inside of the dream that was supposed to represent things inside the real world or whatever. I know, very, very deep stuff here. I'm like some type of poet or something. And you can also drink all your potions and have like way too much health. I just realized I should show off them like hitting you. So, yeah, they can throw that and hit you. It hit the shield, but if that one hits me.
He's killed me. Damn you.
Yeah, so we do take damage and stuff. I need to add back in the sound effects.
This sucks.
The music is a little annoying because it keeps repeating. I need to probably buy some better music. kill. Can't. Right, so these are the Super Glugga facilities that we are blowing up right now. Which is like the Goy Slop, basically. It's an allegory for the Goy Slop. What version of Godot is peak to you? I like the new version of Godot just because the interface is so much better. You know, I do sometimes open up old projects of mine that are like in 3.5 and I look at how different it looks and it's a little bit like nostalgic, but altogether it's sleeker and it's better, so it's like the new Godot is better than the old Godot. For sure, yeah, I definitely like that one. Oh, that's some good clipping right there. I need to stop that. The smoke just rising through there. And there's a cutscene I forgot to remove. Yeah. So yeah, it gives you like all your stats, easy difficulty, that's the time, your words per minute, your loosh saved. So your loosh is like your points. I know I have points right after that, which makes it kind of confusing. The points are used to like buy upgrades that look cool, like cosmetics, and the loosh is used to buy the upgrades. So, and these are. And I also worked on this game with Kibblebits. Just he did some of the parts in here. So we'll go ahead and upgrade. So we have 3 loosh, so we can buy Foundation, and we can buy Kingdom. So those are now active, and we can continue. And we'll fight the boss. We'll do it on easy. But now we have these, so we can activate. We got more potions and stronger potions. So the potions heal us more. Potion strength added is 0.5% multiplier. We have a potion. We start the run. I think that's old. I think it has like nothing to do with the storyline anymore. But, yeah, we have some bosses in here. This is the Viewerstein.
Who are you to challenge me? Face me and die, animal.
I need to redo some of his stuff. It's kind of hard. Let's use a potion. R, G, Q. Die. N-O-N-E. So you can basically only do damage to him there. N-K-S. Oh no. Yeah, that one fucks up and you can't see it. I gotta fix that. He's off the track somehow. He's in a fugue state. He's gone rogue. Yeah, why not upgrade again? We have 5 loosh. Whatever. I can't remember what any of these do anyway. Except we accept. Let's continue. Let's see. Is this cutscene gonna get me canceled? Probably. I can't remember what it is. Start the run. Is there a cutscene? I can't remember.
Welcome, little Timmy. Congrats on making it through our AI job application process. How the hell you managed to sneak through there, I have no idea. But after 12 years of public school and 4 years of indebted slavery, you're finally ready to pledge yourself to Saturn Corp. And are we happy to have you. Now, with only $80,000 in student debt to the Bank of Saturn, you're already ahead of most of your peers. You actually outperformed 80% of your peers in generating misery from the constant pressure we put you under. After reviewing all this, Saturn Corp is proud to have you join the team in a very visceral manner. You'll start out in our adrenochrome department. In fact, you can start right now. Our shareholders are dying to meet you.
Yeah, and it's not a great cutscene. It needs more like, you know, maybe chop them up into bits or something. But yeah, this is like the second level, and I like this one. This one's getting more to like conspiracy theories and shit, which is cool.
I'll take it.
Not really. Well, not conspiracy theory, but you see what I mean in a second. Like, we have some CIA logos flashing on the screen from the, what is it called? That crazy guy who invented PSYOPs. I'll have to talk more about it next time. But yeah, you gotta take out these loosh harvesting devices.
Thank you for saving me. Can you turn the TV back on?
Yeah, it's basically like some guy being stabbed over and over again by a TV.
Bring him to the circle.
It's like a critique of how people just watch Netflix and stuff, man. I'm very deep, obviously. These are the teachings of John. But yeah, that's basically what we got for this game right now. I'll show off more tomorrow. But yeah, so those are the projects I'm working on right now. We got the lolcow video game. We got Schizo Cypher. And that's up on Steam. So if you want to pre-order this game and hopefully have me not be such a brokey bum, you can add this to your wish list. As you can see, I am a absolute genius because I misspelled the title here and the title there. So it is Schizo Cypher with an S here, and then in all the promotional material, it's with a Z. And I like how there was an extra box on Steam that said, make sure you make the name right. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm not an idiot. I'm doing it right. And I did it wrong. So when you type in Schizo Cypher, make sure to type it with a so instead of a zo. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. It's not completely finished yet. It's probably going to be another few months. But yeah, go ahead and add that to your wish list, guys. You know, ack. If we could get a chat or a donation, ack, that would be great. Just kidding. I don't know. I might start a Patreon for some of this shit because I'm broke. But I think they're fun ideas. So we got that one. And then I'll probably I'm going to stream more. So I'll show off the Morrowind game tomorrow. But yeah, thanks anyone for coming out and taking a look at my stupid Godot stuff. But peace out, y'all. Yeah, I'll probably have some testing maybe later on. Oh shit, I've got this multiplayer game too. Hold on. Let me show that off real quick. Let me exit out of one of these and I'll open up another copy of Godot. Godot engine. Where is... Yeah, so I took down this multiplayer Steam template and I've been working on this multiplayer game. Let's wishlist the game. Sounds good. And also turn off that pesky ad block, okay? Alright, so yeah, this is a game that's more multiplayer where you have to oh yeah, you gotta participate in our super serious survey. So I'm trying to make a multiplayer game here where you have the one team is trying to build a battering ram to tear down this building. The other team is defending, so they have to build these turrets. And the main objective is to get through that barrier and kill this if you're the attacking team. And if you're the defending team, you're trying to stop them from getting there. It's really in its infant stages. I was not exactly sure what I was doing yet. I kind of had like a spooky vibe theme. But if I run it now, I can basically create a host. So we have like this host over here. I got to move it to a different screen. And then we can take these two I call it Manic Mortuary, just kind of like a name. We'll go with, one's got to be the Bone Callers. We'll make him a ranged magic, and we'll join him in. And then I gotta click over here. We'll say, I don't know, we'll do John, and we'll go to, what do we have over here? He is Bone Callers. We gotta be Gravekeepers. We'll be the tank, and we'll join in. And then I gotta start it on the other thing over here. So now we can run around with this guy. It is multiplayer. We have some goblins spawning. Let's just make sure we can see each other on each screen. So if I run over here, we can see him moving around. That goblin is coming for us, and we can use our rock throw to damage them. They can damage us as well. So we just killed one goblin. And you can see they're dropping parts, but we can't pick them up because they're parts that are meant for that guy over there. So if I press tab, I click on him. He's supposed to be our tank, so he's got more health. And if I pick up, like... Oh, maybe I can't pick this shit up. Ah, I can't. Let's see. Can I pick up the parts over here if I kill some zombies? But anyway, basically you're trying to construct these things with the parts you get from them. These zombies will attack me as well. We gotta kill them, which is gonna take forever. I don't think they can actually kill me. We also gotta separate them out a little bit. There we go, and I should be able to... Can I not pick things up? Alright, I think I ruined... Oh, I can. So I can pick this up. I should be able to bring it over here. I can't. Maybe I can go over here. Okay, so I have them in the wrong places, basically. But I can build turrets. These guys drop the parts to build turrets, so like, I can grab that. And I can bring that over here, put it on there. And if I can do that with this part, I think that's another battery. So this one won't go back on that one, but I can put it on this one. I need to kill more goblins, but it doesn't do anything anyway. But basically you put the parts of the turret on there, that gives your team another turret. And so the amount of time it's going to take them to build this thing is how much time you have to kill goblins over here and build your turrets. The turret dropping goblins are supposed to be on that side, and the goblins over here... let me go back to this guy. Let's see if I can... Oh, tab. We press E. Can we pick up the parts? I don't think I can. That's because that's metal. Let's try killing some goblins and see if we can get some better parts. I think they spawn different parts based on who you are. Awesome, yeah, so I have this now. My sprint is very fast, of course. Yeah, so we can see we're building the battering ram. I'm not sure this is going to work. I'm just trying it out for shits and giggles. And yeah, nice. So we got the basket, or basically rope. It looks like a basket though. I can bring the rope over, and bam, we put that in there. And I don't think you can see it go on. Oh shit, am I even putting it on? I'm pressing E. It's not working. Well, I guess I can't do that. I think it's broken right now. But that's the idea, is you build the battering ram, it's going to take down this wall, then you can storm in, but as long as it took you to build this battering ram is how long they have to set up their defenses. And you got to blow past their defenses and kill this thing over here, which is their, you know, their home. So, can I damage it right now? I don't think I can. But essentially, that's the game that I'm trying to build. Well, I just emailed you. Let me know when I can. Yeah, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, tinfoilwizards@gmail.com or averagegodot enjoyer.com. I must add Linux support, sir. Let's full support. Thank you. Yeah, so that's another game, and I probably will need testers for that in the future, but that's going to be a long time. Yeah, and that's all I got to show for tonight. Actually, we have... Let me see something really quickly. If I open Godot again... Might as well just show off all the fucking projects I'm working on. Let me bring it over here. And go to import. I gotta grab this one from my USB drive. Open it up. Import. I'm not going to back up the files because I'm way too cool for that. Let's see how this one works, if it even works at all. But yeah, I do appreciate the interest. Thank you. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to stream more now that I have no job. I have no job and I must stream. So... I'm trying to decide how to do this stream. I kind of want to do like an intro where I talk about like lolcows for a minute. Then I'll work on the lolcow game. Then maybe work on a different game for a little while. And then probably end it or something. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. Yeah, but I think that'll be fun. You know, I want to make the stream more like interesting. Not just all straight development. So it's like a show, you know. You can tune in for my personality, I just light up the room with my personality, with my great attitude. And you know what? When I finally rent my house out and I'm living with my mom in her basement, I can, I can bring them all in to watch me, and I can annoy them as they try and like go to sleep for their jobs. They have like big important jobs where they actually do stuff. And I can keep them up all night watching Andrew Ditch shitting himself. And I'll be like, look, Mom, isn't this so funny? And she'll be like, man, I wish my son wasn't retarded. I just got a job after being employed for a while. Well, I mean, congratulations. That's pretty good, you know. It's not bad having a job. The last job I had that I just quit today, I just fucking... It was too hot in that warehouse, and it was too much to lift. It was crushing my tiny spine. I've only had one single emergency gig ever. Yeah, so this is the... man. I think I was calling this Kingdom of Fate or something. So you can jump with the E... I guess you gotta jump all the way up these. I think we have some monsters. I was starting to add quests. Actually, I kind of remember. Yeah, this was pretty fun. I'm sure that noise is really annoying. Sorry, I need to add different footsteps for what surface you're on. But yeah, the idea for this was like a Kingdom of Fate type deal. Damn, this is like the wrong... I think this is an old version. I have a newer version on my Linux computer. Because I had like sneaking and stuff. But, yeah. The idea was that you could fight these guys. Yeah, my thing doesn't even do damage. Can I still... Yeah, so I can do damage to them. Can they hit me? Looks like they can. Wait, this is the Morrowind game? Yeah, this is the Morrowind game that I was making. I guess I'll start making it again, really. But yeah, this is like a really old version of it. I had way more enemies in here. I had like some mushrooms. Maybe they're all hidden. Because yeah, there should be more shit in here. I just don't know why they're not showing up. That's crazy. Yeah, let me try loading again. I just want to see. Sometimes it does that for whatever reason. I feel like it did that last time. Maybe I just need to play directly from that scene. Oh, that's what I have to do. Sorry. I'll exit out. Yeah, let me do this. I think I need to go here, 3D, and then I'll play this scene. And I think that should load me right in. Nice, yeah, this is what I was going on. So they have their own like navigation path to move around. We can switch weapons. I've got a wand, a couple of wands. So yeah, it really was based after like King's Field was the idea. We've got this guy, and then we have this guy who's going to give us a quest, who I reuse for Schizo Cypher. I think I can break some of these with my hatchet, possibly. Oh no, it's broken. But yeah, I'll probably start working on this again just because I really liked this shit. And now I have a bunch of other assets to pull in here and different models and stuff. So, oh yeah, the snail guy. I forgot the snail guy's in here as well. That's pretty funny. Hold on, we'll go take a look at him. Our operation is an asset flip scheme with extra steps. It's not asset flipped. I made all these assets. If I made them, I get to use them in more than one game, okay? We're a small studio. A non-existent small studio. We only exist, like, in my minds and in a Gmail. In our minds, on a Discord, and in a Gmail, okay? We're the real fucking deal. Where is the player? Let me just drag him over so I don't have to walk all that way. Player. What? What? Alright, whatever. We're not that far away. I just got an old computer with Windows 95. I want to make some shit on that. Any ideas of what I can do to make games wise? I don't know. I guess it depends on what type of game you're interested in making. So we can go up here. I think I can just jump and go around here. At least we're not like Tim Pool, where we are like 100 guys trying to stand around and do nothing but build a skate park. Yeah, dude, I wish I could have gotten some of that Tim Pool money. I would have loved to be one of Tim Pool's friends, and he's like, dude, you want to come help me like build my empire of skating and coffee and the most mediocre political takes and getting paid by Russia? I'd be like, hell yeah, Tim. But like with my work ethic, I probably would actually do some work. I wouldn't be like Stoner Ian. Stoner Ian is a real hero, though. Oh shit, there's no collision on that. My bad. I love when Tim Pool is like, Tim Pool is a fucking, he's turned into a complete dick, man. Every time he has any guest on, he just like talks over them and is disrespectful to them. I would be like, Tim, like, fuck you, dude. Do you want to fight? Like, yeah, that guy is such a dick. Oh, I can't make it. There's no way I can make it. Maybe one of these. Oh, okay, so I can get through here. Perfect. I just want to go fuck with the snail. We have the snail guy right here, and he's got this poison goo, which I think does damage to us in some builds, but not right now. Can we harm him? I don't think so. I don't think we can hit him. Oh, we can. But it bounces off his shell. It does damage up here. Oh, that's the poison. So you can see our poison is ticking up. But I think there's a problem with it. It only does it, like... I think I have to exit and re-enter. So, yeah, we got a problem with the poison buildup. But, yeah. Does he die? He has a lot of health. But yeah, that's this game. I'm kind of beat for tonight, but I'll have more progress tomorrow. I'm gonna work on my website too, so it shows off all the projects I'm working on, and people can comment and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a great community. But yeah, peace out, everyone. I'll probably be back streaming tomorrow around like 5 or whatever. And if you want, go wishlist Schizo Cypher, so it doesn't feel like I'm gonna go broke and live out on the streets and die. Where is it so I can plug it? Bam, there it is, Schizo Cypher.